think it's weird. Alright, there you go. Craft. Use the blah blah to craft hundreds for weapons. What's so cool about this game is that it's a vampire slash it's also a doctor, so that means he'll suck your blood and bill you for it later. Ooh. I shall not kill for the mere killing of it. Now I gotta figure out. I'm really close. The hell? Bruh. Bruh.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Get away from me!
Nothing. I hear. I. Wait a minute.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Fucking zombie. I'm a vampire. Deal with it. Okay. Hold on. I'll talk to you in a minute.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Mm-hmm. Get the hell out of here before I decide to kill you. Go. I gotta go find a corrupt nurse. I'll be back. Okay. It's just his blood. Still gotta make it to Whitechapel. I'm close. What the hell is that noise? What had happened was when I was playing this a couple months ago, I went the wrong way. I should have took the way by the hospital. It would have took me right there. I forgot how to suck the blood in this game too. Shit. Because it takes the attacker's health down a little bit instead of using the knife the whole time.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter because you weren't invited in. Yep, I can't do nothing over here.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Oh! Fuck out of here. Any of these fucking doofuses got any keys? Help me. Let me see. What does this say? Join the ranks. Would you like to know more? Let me see. Getting closer. Hey, how you doing? Die. Let me see, do I go this way? See what it does. This way. So.
It's locked, all right.
Fucking locked.
I cannot enter.
Fucking locked. Keep out. So, yeah, it's here. So, I might have to go this way.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
ho ho ho. I'm gonna go murder some people.
Worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. He's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
So, this nurse isn't real. She's a doctor. Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. I believe. What the hell? Oh. Do not cough in public.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked, all right. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
So, I gotta go by the church.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
That's this guy, man.
Blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Find who?
The time will come when you will all
Hey,
be
Sonny.
judged for your sins.
Find
Even
Richard.
now, he judges your words and actions. The wars of men should not be your main concern. The disease upon us is not an accident of nature, but the punishment of the divine.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr.
Sonny,
Reed,
he's a
famous
vampire
surgeon.
slash
I'll gladly help
doctor.
if I'm able,
So,
sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel. talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
So, behind the church. He's a doctor slash vampire. So, not only will he bill you, he'll probably drink your blood and bill you for it. Oh, hell. I gotta get over here. I gotta get to this guy. He knows about that other guy. Camille got Darius's letter that he ripped up.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. I cannot enter.
There's gotta be a way to get in there, right? Well, we know a vampire can't get through, wouldn't be able to go through a church door anyway, right? Because it's like holy ground. Vampires, I don't know, can't do that. You've seen all the movies, so behind, let me see, I gotta get to here.
You are blinded by your false faith.
And you are a dork. How about that? Really? These are hybrid vampire zombie thingies. They're hybrid. They will kill a zombie, or not a zombie, they'll kill human and vampire. Something happened to that person. Stay at home, influenza. Kind of what we're going through now, right guys? Tell me this.
Sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Right.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Why do I think you're lying to me?
I'll leave you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Now I gotta go back here. And it does that once in a while, loads it up, the game.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
It keeps doing that. It's just loading. There it is.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Oh, don't worry, you won't, as I snap her neck. Where do I gotta go? I'll probably go to here. Yes, I'll be getting that, just not right now. But I will get it. It looks amazing. Where'd she go? Hold on. She's upstairs. Nice. I haven't played Mario in a long time.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
There's Dorothy Crane right there. What the?
It's locked.
Alright, I'm inside her house. The fuck?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, if you feel all right, that's fine. Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Don't be coughing at me. Alright. Now let's see if this works now. Why ain't it working?
It's locked, all right.
The fuck? Okay, this is really pissing me off. I can't talk to them. Says go to the door and then up the steps. Maybe there's another up the steps. Maybe there's something else I gotta do. I did. Wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Nothing. Okay, this doesn't... Yeah, that's cool. I don't have Switch.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Maybe there's a way outside. 'Cause this isn't working. I can't even talk to her. Let me see.
It's locked, all right. Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Maybe there's stuff I gotta look. It's money.
It's locked.
Stealing her money, or his money.
Yes?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
What the fuck? Hey, Angel. The fuck? There. That is where she or he or whatever the fuck that is. He's a angel. He's a vampire and a doctor. I'm alright. What the fuck? Says go up here. So I'm up here. Yeah, I gotta get another cup, but I'm waiting for the dog to go back upstairs. I'm not going near her. Nope. This is some bullshit. I'm right where I'm supposed to be at. Yeah, but the thing was, I was nowhere near her puppies. She was downstairs, I was downstairs, and I just got bit. But she's always been like that. It's because I walk a little hard. You know what I mean? And I got bit. Yeah. One passed, but the others made it. That was her first ever litter.
It's locked.
So I haven't seen none of them. I only seen pictures of them. And as of the other day, I'm not going nowhere near that dog. Now I'm gonna have to go on fucking YouTube and figure out how to do this shit. Actually, Hogan, as far as I know, Hogan has not seen the puppies. Period. He has, as far as I know. But I could be wrong. Yeah. But Hogan, no. He hasn't. They're still like, they're little, so when they come downstairs, he'll probably see them. Hogan's good, believe it or not, Hogan's good with animals, like cats and even other dogs. Hogan, he doesn't bite. Yeah, that's his last time too, 'cause he's 12 already. So there ain't gonna be no more. That was his last hurrah. No, he's downstairs. I wish he was upstairs. I got bit downstairs. And like I was telling you yesterday when it happened, I kinda blacked out. But I know I was screaming. It happened fast, you know what I mean?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Yeah. I think he... Yeah. And then she wanted to come back for seconds. Like I tried, you know, so now I'm just staying away from her, you know what I mean? It happened that quick. Like if I gotta go downstairs, you know, I'll hit mom up on Facebook just to let me know everything I come down, you know. Now check this out, sis. I really think I fucked up now, again, on this fucking game. Got all the way here. 2 months ago I played this game. This, I got lucky. It's not... The bruising went away, but like I showed you, that one spot on my foot, the top one, that's not the worst spot I got bit. I got bit, actually the bottom part is the worst. I put a antibiotic on it, and then I put a bandage on it every single day. Yeah, you know what I seen yesterday? Or was it this morning? No, it was yesterday. That thing you were talking about, that little girl? I was watching that yesterday. So Sophie Long, I think her name is. And the one video I was watching, from what the girl was posting, I mean the mother's sick. And then to come to find out that the grandmother, to get her out of the car, had broke the little girl's elbow or something. That's sick. Yeah. Yeah, I actually found the video. Well, one of the, I don't know if it's the video you seen, but yeah, I have found it. Exactly. And then, you know, the little, they were saying, well, whoever made that video was saying the little girl didn't even want to go. Like, you never hear a little girl say, I don't want to go with my mother. Yeah. And they didn't know if that was her dad or her grandfather from her dad's side. Yeah. But for that girl, okay, I'm gonna say this. For that girl to say what she said, she's very, very smart. And she knows what she's talking about. Yeah. I just think it's really, really fucked up that the mother did that, you know? And then she's trying to sit there and have her daughter, you know, sit there trying to say her daughter's lying. Like, how could a 9-year-old even think about that kind of stuff? It's just, it's sick. Yeah, see, I haven't. I know, that video I watched yesterday, a lot of the YouTubers, which good for them, they've been calling CPS on that woman, and she deserves it. She deserves to lose her, you know, that little girl. She does. Yeah, a lot of, I'll have to find you the video, but a lot of, if you look at a lot of what people are writing in that video, a lot of YouTubers are calling CPS on that woman, and she deserves it. I'm sorry to say, she deserves it. Yes, and they also said, I don't know if you remember the video, Angel, they said when that video was made, did you notice that it looked like the little girl was wearing a hospital bracelet on her arm. That's what they were saying. The one girl that was doing the video, she said it looked like the little girl had a hospital bracelet on. Like she had just got out of the hospital when all that stuff was going on. See, I didn't even notice that until the lady was talking. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That is true.
It's locked.
Yeah, if you notice too, yeah, 'cause that was pretty bad. But if you notice, every time the mother left, she would talk to the grandmother. Like, you know what I mean? She would definitely sit and she would talk to the grandmother. But for the grandmother to sit there and act like she didn't know what was going on. Hold on, let me kill this fool. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of the times, see, and it's my fault, because a lot of the times I don't like watching the news. There's usually nothing, you know what I mean? There's usually nothing to watch. But in my opinion, it's like, they don't talk about the stuff anyway. I find out what's going on from YouTube more than I find out what's going on in the real world. You know what? I'm gonna say this. The hell is this? And I didn't know until just recently. I guess it was more than one, it was more than just her boyfriend doing that. She had a lot of different guys doing that to her. That's sick. I mean, and then, you know, like you said, Angel, the poor father, he can't even protect his daughter. If he tries to do something, he's gonna get fucking arrested for it. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. A lot of the times, to be honest with you anyway, a lot of the times, see, people don't even know this. A lot of the times, the news don't even talk about what's going on in other cities. And you have to find out what's going on social media. if they feel it's worthy, then they'll talk about it. Exactly, but at least she's away from her mother. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, Angel. It's hard to say that. You know, it really is. It's hard to say that because usually it's you never hear about the mother. You know what I mean? It's always about what the father does, but this time the father's trying to do right, and he can't do anything about it for right now. I mean, if they don't give it to the
It's locked, all right.
I'm just gonna say this: if they don't give it to the father, I think it's fucked up. And in my opinion, the judges, the lawyers, they need to realize, you know, kids have rights too. Kids have every right in the world if they want to be around or not. If they don't want to be around their mother, they shouldn't have to. Yeah, and another thing, something happens to that little girl, even more, you know what, the judges and all that should be held accountable too.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
No, I don't go on TikTok.
Well, if you feel all right, that's fine. Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Yes?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Oh, I believe that. I might be getting off, Angel, because I can't get past this.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
This is fucking pissing me off. Let's see something. Fuck it.